Hello all you beautiful people out there, what is going on? This is friend Barry coming fast with another Crucible video, and today we're going to be talking about my top 5 tips and tricks for beginner Crucible players when it comes to the game mode Alpha Hunters. So if you find this video useful, helpful, informative, or all the above, please hit that like button. That'll help me out a ton. Let's get right into the video. Now, Alpha Hunters is Crucible's take on Battle Royale, where there are 8 teams of 2 people vying for the #1 spot. And I've got 5 tips for you that were really important for me learning the game when I was first starting off, and I just catapulted ahead leaps and bounds when I was taught these things and taught what to look out for. So I want to pass my knowledge on to you guys. The first thing that you want to do when you load into the game is you want to pick your spot where you drop. Now, there's 2 ways to approach this. You can either lock in a spot to drop in right away to try to beat other people down to the ground, or you can wait a couple seconds and see where other people lock in their spots. You'll notice that they'll turn red when the other spots get locked in. Usually, what I saw was the best strategy to do was to pick a spot away from other people after waiting a few seconds where you can farm passively and safely for the most part. You want to farm early and efficiently, and that's tip number 1. When you land on the ground, you and your partner want to split up just a little bit, not super far away from each other, but just a little bit. Split up, kill creatures, gather essence, grab harvesters, and you want to try to make it to level 2 as fast as possible. My tip here is to try to avoid combat until you are level 2, because levels make a world of a difference. If you're level 5 and the enemy's level 4, you have a large innate advantage over them in that fight. Now, for my second tip, what I'd like to say after you guys hit that level 2 in that first early game farming stage, you want to rotate a lot to maximize your essence gain. You want to rotate around the map. You want to capture harvesters, which will passively give you essence so you can level up faster. You want to rotate around gathering med kits. And you also want to rotate around doing these events that will spawn around, whether it's for health amplifiers, damage amplifiers, whether it's hordes of stompers gathering around. You want to be looking at those timers constantly and checking the map to see where they will spawn up and try to time your rotations to fit around that. Now, keep in mind, everyone on the map can see that as well, so you might run into somebody. Keep that in mind. Number 3, if you kill a hive or an enemy team, you get a lot of essence for killing them when you pick up that essence. You could also try to third party a team, and when they die, you can try to swoop in, grab the essence, and get out of there, because you have to run over the enemy's dead body where they drop that essence in order to gather it and use it to upgrade your abilities. So if you kill a hive, you get a ton of essence, basically a whole level's worth of essence until you get to level 5. So you want to try and go for hives as well as you can. Again, be on the lookout. Others might be going for these as well. So make sure the coast is clear before you go to kill this thing, because it doesn't matter if you kill it. All that matters is that you run over the essence when it dies. Same thing with enemies, okay? Try to use that big boost of essence that you just got from killing those things to your advantage, because more often than not, you're going to level up after that, and that's going to give you an advantage in other firefights. So when you run into other people and they're level 3 and you're level 4 because you just killed a hive, you have an innate advantage there. So you want to try and apply the pressure while you are ahead. Always be aware of the fog that's closing in on you. What's really cool about this game is that the fog is always moving at a slow pace. It is constantly moving, and you can know exactly where it's going. If you open up the map, you'll notice a blue circle vortex icon, which signifies the eye of the storm, quote unquote, the middle of where the zone is going to. So at all times, you know exactly where the final zone's going to be, and it's going to close in on that small area. So keep that in mind while you're rotating around the map. Don't die to the fog. And as always, tip number 5, you want to stick together and you want to take smart fights. Now, this one sounds pretty obvious, but again, if you split up just a little too much, you're gonna get picked off. You're gonna get collapsed on by multiple teams, maybe, if the zone is small enough. So you just always have to be on the lookout for those things. Smart fights, what I mean by that is if you're shooting at an enemy team and then somebody comes around and tries to shoot you in the back, it's better just to take the safer play and get out of there, heal up with your med kits, and live to fight another day. There's no point in thirsting the team in front of you if you're going to die right after to the team shooting you in the back. Even if you get the kill, again, it's going to be really hard to go over there, grab the essence off their dead body, and then turn around unless you're just a baller with your movement. Like if you're playing Tosca, for example, who can blink around and escape enemy fire pretty easily. If you can multitask doing that, then you're probably too good to be watching this video anyway, and you're already a pro. So those are my top 5 tips for alpha hunters. Make sure you guys just keep those in mind. Whenever I do tips and tricks videos, they're not solid sets of rules that you have to follow to make sure that you absolutely win. You can use these as you'd like, implement them in your game style as much as you'd like, but just keep this in mind that in Crucible, unlike other battle royales, levels are what wins you the game. Essence is what wins you the game. So first and foremost, make sure you are gathering that essence in efficient methods, with efficient manners, and then when you go to kill others, make sure you're prepared, you're full health, you got your abilities upgraded, and you're good to go. Because if you're just going to be running around looking for kills the whole time, you're going to get out-leveled, outscaled very, very quickly, and you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. You're not going to win too many games. I hope this video was helpful. Again, if it was, please drop a like. Helps me out a ton. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys never miss a Crucible video, and catch me live on streams on Twitch as well every single day. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I have a wonderful peace.